Where am I? Is it Penn State? It's a university?
Yeah.
I'm at Penn State University.
We stay in the building.
Oh, I have an amazing group of young guys. Are you guys from Philly?
Yes.
Okay. And you're from DC? I'm in DC sometimes and I'm back in Philly. Which one you? Okay, I'm doing a podcast series. What's it like living in Philly? What's it like living in Philly or studying in Philly? You're from DC. What's it like?
I mean, I don't know if you could call this Philly.
I mean, it's like the nicer part of Philly.
Nicer. It's been cool out here. My Wawa trips have been. Wawa trips.
What about you?
Philly is just, it's tough. But
you get used to it at a certain point.
Yeah.
Like we 19, 18 years living in Philly.
So. Oh, you guys are from Philly? You're from Philly too?
Yeah, from South Philly.
You're from South Philly? Oh,
we live 5 minutes away from each other.
Okay, tell me what South Philly like.
In my opinion, South Philly is cool when it wants to be. Like, I feel like it got its ups and downs.
When sports teams is winning, it's good because all the stadiums is around.
Besides all the BS, I feel like it's cool. Like it's got its good parts.
I wouldn't want to be from anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm good. Philly is a good spot to be from. It's just you have to know how to move a certain way, and once you know how to move that way, it's gonna be cool.
I have to ask you guys a question. You know what's going on in Philly with the violence and so on? Is it affecting you guys?
I try not to let it affect me as much as it can because I try to stay positive.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Or like being in Philly, that's what I mean. Like if people was getting shot this and there, you gotta know. Okay, I can't go here.
Yeah,
I can't go here past this time. And,
Okay, what can you guys do to help bring about change? And I mean, what is it that you guys are studying? What are you guys doing?
I'm studying.
Oh, journalism. Yeah, good.
Over here.
Oh, we gotta talk some more.
We gotta.
Yes, I'm gonna come back. Ronaldo C. McKenzie. Yeah, man, we gotta talk. This is great. Yeah, man. All right, we're gonna do this. Check me out, Ronaldo C. McKenzie on Instagram. Yes, that I'm here at Penn State, guys. That was just some group of guys I was just interviewing. This is amazing, the Neoliberal Run podcast. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the episode. Where are we?
We're at Chick-fil-A.
Okay. I'm talking to a beautiful young lady, Destiny. Welcome to the show. This is the Neoliberal Around podcast, and we're doing a series. This is part 5. What's life like living in Philadelphia? Where in Philadelphia do you live?
I live in the Northeast.
And what's life like living in Philadelphia, Northeast?
The Northeast is okay, but Philadelphia in general is very scary.
Oh, why do you say that?
There's a lot of shootings, gun violence. It's just not very safe.
So, do you plan to stay here for a long time?
No.
Where do you plan to go?
I want to live on a beach in Miami.
Oh, everybody want to go to Miami.
Yes.
I lived in Miami, but I think it's a place for... Yes, but I came right back to Philly.
Really?
I think it's a place for vacationing.
Oh, yeah.
And the economy is not that good to some kind of people.
Yes. I feel like if you live on the beach area where like the mansions and stuff are, I feel like that's the good part.
What can you do to change what's going on? Yeah, in Philadelphia.
What could I do? Talk to the youth.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, maybe that's something you can think about.
Guns away,
yeah.
About it.
Oh, an election is coming up. Are you involved in that? Are you gonna be voting?
I'm not old enough to vote.
But are you concerned about the issues there?
Yes.
And what's the major issue for you as a young lady?
Just my safety in general.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, and I wish you all the best. You plan to go to college?
Yeah.
Oh, which college do you plan to go to?
So if I stay in Philly for college, maybe Penn State or Drexel.
Oh, yes.
But if I leave Philly, maybe Yale, because I want to be a lawyer.
Oh, wow.
And then president.
Okay. All the best. And actually, this episode we were with some Penn State guys. That's coming up next as well. Here at the Neoliberal Realm Podcast, Part 5. Check us out. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back, guys. I'm still here at Penn State University. And I have some young men. I'm laughing because, this is my first time at Penn State. I've always wanted to come, just to come by to see what it's like.
Okay.
I'm from Jamaica, too. A lot of Jamaicans are here.
Mm-hmm.
They run.
Jamaican, actually.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Oh. No, she's living here.
Oh, nice. Now, tell me, Penn State, is Penn State in Philly or just on the outskirts of Philly? It's in Abington.
Probably
It's on the outskirts. Is it considered part of Philly, the Philly community?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so tell me, what's it like being in the Philly area, especially this part of Philly area?
This part of Philly area?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even in the Philly now.
Well,
it's like 40 minutes drive from Philly.
Oh, we're 40 minutes away?
Yeah.
Oh, but tell me, what's it like being here? Where are you guys from?
I'm from China. We all from China, actually.
Yeah, we all come from China.
Oh, great. It's great. Let me get your perspective. What's it like coming? How long have you been here?
For me, is like 1 year and a half, something.
Yes, and what are you studying?
Like psychology.
Oh, and you?
I'm an electrical engineer.
Electrical engineer. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, and for you?
Yeah, marketing.
Marketing. Oh, wow. You guys are great. You guys can start the whole company togetger.
Not really. Not actually.
Marketing, electrical engineering, and psychology, working with the mind. But tell me, what's the change like moving from China here to the U.S. in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania?
Let me think. All right.
Culture is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it was not really good for me to came here like at the first place. It was not good, but I mean, I'm getting used to it now. So
Yes.
I'm feeling better.
What are some of the things you're getting used to now that you weren't used to before?
Similar thing? There's not really similar things there.
Yes.
But
the food.
Food you can find.
Yeah.
Chinese food probably.
Yeah, that is true. That's true. But what about you?
I came here alone by myself, and I made new friends here. So everything went pretty well.
And you?
Yeah, me too. I came here by myself, and everything need to, you need to build, you need to construct, and your relationship, find some new friends, and especially about the food.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't like the food actually. Yeah, I like Chinese food. I got a Chinese stomach, so yeah. So
and I love Chinese food too. I at least three times a week. Every other week. Three times every other week. I have Chinese food.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. And what has been the biggest change for you?
The biggest change? I think the biggest change is like the different culture.
Okay, different culture.
Yeah, totally different culture.
And are you appreciating the culture here?
Yeah, I'm not appreciate the culture, but I respect the culture.
Yes.
And also I love the hip hop culture, the street culture,
Yeah.
the basketball
Nice.
culture.
Now you okay? Who's your favorite basketball player?
LeBron James.
Yeah, man. That's my guy.
Too.
Yeah. Oh. What about you?
Yeah, I like James Harden.
James Harden.
Yeah, Sixers. Let's go.
Oh, he's okay. You're promoting your guys, Philadelphia, home. Bring it close to home.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good. And what's your plan for the future? You plan to continue to do further studies?
I would say I would do the grad school. I think I would stay in America.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yes. And you heard. And what about you?
I'm a senior student, and I would like to find a job after I graduate from my college.
Your skill is electrical engineering. Your skill is needed. What about you?
After I graduate, maybe just find a job.
Yes.
And then I come back to my country.
Well, whatever the sky's the limit, and I think they just changed the law about international students and so on, so it makes it a little bit more easier for international students. I'm from Jamaica now. I'm a citizen, but it's great to be in the U.S. It's great to be here.
Yeah.
They have a lot of challenges, but there are a lot of opportunities here.
Yeah, sure.
And so we take advantage of the opportunities as we make the world a better place. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. This is the Neoliberal Around podcast coming to you live from Penn State University. I remember one guy, some time ago, this young man I met, he was going to Temple University. He was studying arts. But I think he came from, he didn't believe he wasn't from Philadelphia. He's from another state or another country. But I think he lives here now, and he now lives in New York. But I remember he was such a happy-go-lucky young man. Just so bright, just so, polite, friendly. But later on, I didn't see him for a while, and I went on, I moved, I did many different things, and I was in and out of the city I was in Florida, came back, I was doing several different things, and then I met up with him one other time, and I saw him, and I said, hey, how are you, how's everything? And I said, he said to me, I'm different, Philadelphia has changed me. He said, I said, yes, how has it changed? He said, I'm not the happy-go-lucky, nice, polite, friendly guy anymore. I'm tough, I'm just much more sedate, much more serious, and probably angry sometimes, because he said Philadelphia has toughened him up. Not that he wasn't tough, and when I talk about toughen him up or toughen up oneself, I don't mean it in the sense that he wasn't strong or of strong will and so on and so forth. It's just that toughening him up in the sense that he's become much more maybe abrasive in a sense, yeah? Much more abrasive. And in fact, when you listen to what's life like living in Philadelphia, some young ladies I talked about how these young men and how they're so angry, and I probably referenced that in one of the episodes where people are so angry, so abrasive, but that he had to, and he said there are moments when he had, he was friendly and nice to people, and he's gotten his things or his stuff stolen, phones and expensive stuff, and several things. And I remember at some point there was a lot of that happening. I don't know if it's still happening, where people were just stealing things and so on. And of course that has happened to me several times. He's a happy, friendly, polite person, but he said so he's not angry, tough, and probably that's people are reactive in a sense. We talk about when people are cornered. When certain animals are cornered, they react instinctively, either fright or flight, and he, since left Philadelphia, probably he's a fight and flight thing, not sure, but that's quite interesting, because just now as I was praying and I said, I was just doing a reflection, and Socrates says the unexamined life is not worth living. And so I was contemplating today. I said, what in my life, what shortcomings, what are my shortcomings today? And I said, you know what? There are times when I said, I was just thinking about my life. I'm like, what are my shortcomings? Apart from being away from my family and having very little contact due to unresolved issues that I need to really tap into. There are other things probably. And one of which is, I said to myself, well, sometimes you're driving and I'm abrasive, or maybe yelling at people, calling them some names, the female dog names, and using the F word, using expletives and shouting and yelling at people and so on and so forth. And there are times when I talk to customer service people, and I get very angry and I'm venting, and sometimes I may say I might be very harsh with them, and I don't think that's good, and that's something I need to improve on. and I pray that prayer that God would help me to be. Not to yell at people. Not, if I'm yelling in my car, then more than often than not, I'll roll up my windows and I'll yell and call people names when they bad drive me. But never do I yell at them. So that's a plus. Okay, positive energy. I don't like yelling and cursing at people. However, because the Bible tells us that, and not just the Bible, it's just part of life, part of good energy and so on. It's just not. My father always say that there is life and death in the power of the tongue. So I don't like to speak negative into people's life, and I'm very careful about that. However, sometimes you're driving and sometimes people may do things to you and you yell at them and you curse at them. But I don't believe we should curse at people and yell at them. But maybe you can yell in your mind, or you can roll up the window just to vent. And that's not bad, and that's something I do. However, my detraction here is the fact that customer service people, I will yell at them and vent at them. And I mean, 1 and 2 times, there are a few times when I use an expletive, not towards them, but just in frustration, which that was inappropriate. And I think I can do better in terms of when I get frustrated and angry, and I'm speaking with some customer service people, when I get frustrated and angry, I don't have to respond abrasively or impolitely or out of character. That is something I can improve. That's one, it starts with each of us. And if we are ever to be better as a society, when we have to do some honest reflection. And so I prayed earlier. I said, Lord, help me to. And when I pray, I said, as I said to you, when you pray, don't pray sleeping. In fact, when you dream, don't dream sleeping. When you pray, don't pray sitting. Yes? And there's one more thing that I add to that. And I keep forgetting that one particular thing that I have said. There's one thing, and if I could find that real quickly. Believe and have faith. But stay away from naysayers and the negative. Dream, but don't dream sleeping. Pray, but don't pray sitting. Believe and have faith, but stay away from the negative and the naysayers. I am flabbergasted, to be honest. I am not, recently I was on Twitter looking at some tweets, and I came upon a tweet from one of my followers. From one of the persons I follow, Stephen A. Smith. And it says, remember to come join us for HBCU week this Friday at ESPN, Wide World of Sports Complex in Orlando. Go to hbcuweek.org for more information. And of course, there's the hashtag HBCU, ESPN, HBCU Week, scholarships, guest appearances, Disney and Disney World. Now, and then of course, there is a video which there's a video underneath the tweet, which I'm going to share for you, which says this.
Hears the words historically black University. It's about HBCUs. I love it. It's special here, y'all. You know what time it is. What more do I need to say?
Join us this Friday, October 7th at Disney's Wild World of Sports in Orlando. It's HBCU Week. Students will interview for HBCU scholarships on the spot. We're going to have special guest giveaways. Ryan, you're going to be there, right?
I'm going to be there.
Stephen A., you're going to be there?
I have to be there.
Okay, let's just goodbye,
I'm the
everyone.
ambassador.
You just kill momentum in the fun.
So that was the promo for the trailer for what's coming up next on Firsttake HBCU Week, Friday, this coming Friday, today is Wednesday, so it's October 7th. But I actually I had a problem with that. I had a problem with that. And I actually tweeted, I responded, I said, I'm happy for the HBCU students and all. But what about us black students at non-HBCU colleges, such as those at Georgetown or Penn? Come on, man, give us some help. And I must, some of you, and I have done previous podcast discussions about this particular issue. So some of you or some people who follow me and listen to and read my writings might know of my passion about this particular issue. And they are giving money to HBCU schools. And this is the second. I've been hearing a lot of programs upon programs. They're giving money to colleges and universities, HBCUs, colleges or historically black colleges and universities. And at the same time, you look at the dropout rate. And the number of time it is taking students to complete their college education, and the dropout rate. In fact, a couple of years ago, I think it was in about 2017, a study was done. But I believe it was, and the study by a study written by Chion Wu and many others that shows the dropout rate, college dropout rate, as being significantly high. In terms, when you look at the number of persons who enter the first year, especially among African Americans and historically black colleges, the number of the challenges are stark. And you look at students who are at University of Pennsylvania and many Ivy League colleges, and students who are at a particular level, who are at these amazing universities, and they have no help, and many of them drop out, and many of the students drop out because of not necessarily financial. Well, of course, yes, because not necessarily because of academic reasons, but because of financial reasons. When you look at when you compare dropout rate between historically black colleges and universities among African American students, black and brown students, and dropout rates at traditional colleges or non-historically black colleges and universities and Ivy League, when you look at the reason, the financial reason is the number one reason. And when you look at historical black colleges and universities, and you look at the academic work, the number one reasons is academic issues and challenges. But yet they were not helping I'm not saying that we should not provide the help. They need the help. But we are not at the same time looking at other schools where there are vulnerable students and vulnerable populations at these other schools where people need the help as well. We've become so, myopic and lopsided and tunnel visioned in terms of how we provide help. This is the Neoliberal Round Podcast. We'll be right back.